Welcome, adventurers. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining in to what should be a 5 minutes of your time video. And this 5 minutes of your time is going to be about developing habits. Now, I'm on the way to the doctor and I don't want to be late, so let me get this bike back in motion. Alright, so I am currently on Catastrophic's 2018 Harley Fat Bob with the 107. The only thing that's not factory on this bike is the exhaust. They have Vance & Hines high output exhaust on it, and it sounds amazing, which I hope y'all can hear just a little bit on the microphone. I'm not sure if you'll be able to or not. But anyway, 5 minutes of your time, developing a habit. Now, I said develop a habit, not develop a hobbit. Hobbits cannot be developed. They are very headstrong people or creatures, depends on how you look at it. I consider hobbits to be people, but they're very headstrong, very stubborn, not as bad as a dwarf, mind you, but they like to be themselves and how they are on their own. You can't really develop them in anything else. So, developing a habit. Now, this episode is brought to you thanks to Mr. Josh Elliott, who is a fellow YouTuber. He hasn't really been putting out any content lately, and I have fussed at him about that. Like, look, man, if you don't put it out there, they can't watch it. So, you know, you got to put it out there. What's up, buddy? He might have been warning me about something up ahead. I ain't speeding, so we'll be okay. Developing a habit is something that Josh wanted to do. Josh wanted something that was his thing, you know. I do this. I do that. This is my habit. This is what I do. And I'm not real sure. He said because everyone else in his household had a habit. He didn't have one. And he thought he needed one, but he didn't want to try anything like tobacco or drinking, because I don't even think the guy's 21 yet. He might be 21. I can't remember how old the guy is. Anyway, he wanted to develop a habit and didn't want to try anything like tobacco or drugs or drinking as a habit. So what he did is he went to the store and bought one of those Zen Zip, not real sure what they are. They're tobacco-free nicotine pouches, that's what they are. And he wanted to try those out. Now, keep in mind, this young man has not done anything with nicotine in it before. He hasn't smoked cigarettes, doesn't smoke cigars, he doesn't vape. Like I said, he doesn't drink. So this was a completely new experience for him. So he come into work and he put in one of those Zen, well, I don't know what you call them, pouches. And it wasn't long. I looked at him and was like, oh boy, I see it already. And guys, if you're my age or older, then you know what I'm about to refer to. When your dad gave you a pop of his Skoal or his Copenhagen growing up, and that first time you took a dip, you turned green and threw your guts up. Well, that's pretty close to what happened to Josh. He turned south pretty quick and ended up in the bathroom for a few minutes. And then he kept complaining about feeling jittery and anxious. And I was like, well, yep, you don't do anything, and then you all of a sudden thought it was a good idea to do it. So this is what you get, buddy. And I tried to explain to him, look, man, you don't have to have a habit. You can make positive stuff into habits. You don't have to have a negative habit. Oh, that mirror shakes too much for me to see who that is coming up behind me. Oh, and I hope y'all like the new angle I'm going with here. Like I said, on the Fat Bob offers me different mounting positions, so I'll put y'all up there. So I hope you like it. I hope it's a good view for you. But I was telling them, well, you can make your habit always recording, you know, making a video, or I don't know, reading a book. There's habits, right? There's tons of habits that won't cost you your health. They won't cost you, well, all habits cost money to a degree, I guess. But it's not a negative aspect in your life. A habit doesn't have to be negative. So if you're looking for something to do, find something positive that benefits you or benefits the people around you, and make that your habit. If you're going to purposely start doing something just to start doing something, then it might as well be something positive. It might as well be something to help something out, right? And speaking of being positive and helping things out, helping people out, David and Cindy down at Forgotten Angels in Tampa, Florida, or more properly, Valrico, Florida. What they do is they take the young men and women who have aged up through the foster care system and the abuse in the foster care system, and they rescue them to the best of their abilities. And they provide them tiny homes and give these young men and women the education of not only helping them with learning book material of, like, you know, mathematics and that kind of stuff, but the life skills that your parents are supposed to teach you and show you how to do things or how to get things done, what you have to do in certain processes. These young men and women haven't been shown any of that. They have no idea what they're doing. They're just on their 18th birthday giving all their stuff in a trash bag and told to hit the road and make your own way. That's what happens to them. And without being given any life skills or training, they're expected to be productive members of society. What's up, my dog? So David and Cindy, they give these young men and women that education. They fill these gaps and help them become productive members of society and help them become happy individuals. Because that's the goal for all of us, right? To be happy in our lives. Now, other folks who like to help and have positive habits, Possum Southern Rescue over in Macon, Warren Robins, Bon Air area. They take and foster out, adopt out pups, dogs, canines of all shapes and sizes and in health conditions. They usually circle through a lot of pups or young dogs, and every now and then you'll see a couple old ones or one with a disability come through, and they'll do their best to help them out, and they'll reach out to their Facebook groups to see if they can get any help or support for the animal at that time. If you can't help them out, anything you can do to help either of these two organizations will go a long way. I know with David and Cindy and the Forgotten Angels, every dime goes to helping the young kids. Alright, yeah, he's gonna stop. We're good. Oh, everything helps. Everything counts. And me saying it won't do enough. Y'all have to help out too, right? So hit them up, look them up, see what they got going on. I know right now the current raffle bike is, I call it mine because I believe I'm going to win it. I am manifesting that positivity in my direction. I am sorry for anyone else who has purchased a ticket. I am manifesting it towards me. But the current raffle bike is a Harley Davidson V-Rod. Now, V-Rods aren't for everybody, but they are one sexy bike. And this one sounds amazing. I've got the old tires off of it at my house now. I'm going to be trying to do a project for David and Cindy. And hopefully the winner of the bike will have one of these to go as well. So time's running out. I don't have too long to get this project done, so I got to get busy, got to get it worked. But that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to dip off here in McIntyre, get me something to drink, because I think I have another episode banging around inside my brain. So I'm gonna stop, get something to drink, wet my whistle, and get back on the road. Hopefully record another video for you guys. But that's all, guys. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all next time.